did our accountable talk to get everybody back on task. Like, you know, for example, I was at this group, they did a great job. They had a little bit of struggle with people being on task, and Robert did an excellent job trying to get his group back. He took his role very seriously, and it was really good. And one thing I just told Robert was that he just has to stay calm, and when people are on task, he just has to pull the group back together and say, hey, you know, guys, that's a great point, but we're a little after task. Let's get back onto it instead of yelling at one another. Okay? So that's something that we're going to continue to work on. So that's still one of our goals for this is using our task manager appropriately and having them communicate with each other appropriately. Okay? What's the other role that we were working on in the second half of the task? Not the task manager, but the
cloud shoulders.
Omar?
Facilitator.
Okay, yes, the facilitator. So, in the first half of our task, okay, we had great group discussion, okay, but it was kind of all over the place because everyone was jumping in and we weren't taking our turn. So, our facilitators are person who kind of orchestrates our discussion inside our group. So, they're the one that says, you know, Savion, do you have anything to add? Or they started off and say what they feel is going on in the task. Like, I think we need to do this. Okay, Keandra, what do you think? Okay, I will say this: the second half of this task, I thought the facilitator did a much better job. Okay, so for that to be a growth of ours, I thought that that was excellent. All right. So, but real quick before we have to go, I do want to just discuss real quick. Hold on, real quick. We need to go over questions A and B, and then we'll get you guys there. So, question A says, which month? Okay, let's sit up, Amari. Mine. Philando. Okay, I'll get you there as soon as we're done discussing A and B. Because remember, guys, our norm, we normed. We're not going to the bathroom during our task, right? When we finish. Okay? Which month has the most birthdays in, sorry, no. It's on you. Okay? What is the most common bedtime, okay, for your class? And how can you tell? Okay, what was the most common bedtime for our class? And how could we tell? Imani?
The most common bedtimes were 9 and 10 p.m.
Okay.
9 and 10 o'clock p.m.
Okay, and how did you know that?
I do that by looking at each sticky note to see which time each person goes to the.
Okay. Anyone want to add on to that? Monisha?
We use meters.
Track Monisha. Everybody should be tracking Monisha. 3, 2, 1. We're tracking Monisha. Go ahead, Monisha.
I disagree because the most common bedtime is between 11 and 11:45.
Okay, and how did you know that?
Because if you look at 11 o'clock and 11:30, it says it's 4 of the sticky notes.
Okay. So you're saying between 11:30, which would fall somewhere here, and what? No,
11 and 11:45.
Sorry, 11 and 11:30, and you're saying because there are 1, 2, 3 sticky notes in between those two intervals, then that's the
Most common bedtime.
most common bedtime. Anyone like to add on to that? Robert?
I thought it was 10 o'clock.
Okay, tell me why you thought it was 10.
Because she told us it was 10.
Who told you? Okay, so Antonia, why did you choose 10 when you came?